Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 1. Sums up of season, innit? A nice 7 stretch game run. All put down really, and we nearly lost it. I mean, the good news is that we didn't lose the game. I mean, what can you do? It's the only good thing out of it. And the performance of the subs and Alisson, a godsend, honestly, stopping us from going 2-0 down. But yeah, and that dodgy offside VAR stuff. But anyway, first half, that was like most of our games this season, but I think that's up there with the worst. No shots on target, no movement, no saves, nothing to go against the Aston Villa backline, and the balls was there. The through balls, the over the top, Salah, Diaz, and Coulter run. But we were just awful, lackluster. Ramsey got a goal. We're lucky with the penalty, you know what I mean? It was just nothing. But second half, there was an improvement. Little bit, Trent more, a bit energetic in a sense. Got with the goal, was crucial, which. But then after that, we're a bit up and down. We were getting out bullied in the midfield. It just wasn't great. I mean, Kanai was a stupid challenge for the penalty to be saved, but he had an alright game. But I think the subs came on and made energy difference. And really, on another day, we should have nicked it or could have nicked it. You know what I mean? We're just sloppy today. Just a passing. Just you know what? This season, one thing that's just disappointed me when we have the ball. There's no driving with the ball and stuff like that. Jones was alright, but he lost it a couple of times. Villa bullied us in the midfield. You know what I mean? And what can you do about that? Yeah, and it was just poor. The defense was, well, I mean, to be honest, VVD he played well apart from one. Right? Kanai, apart from the penalty, he done a bit too. He was a bit lackluster. Kanai, but he was up and down. Robbo, something's gone missing with Robbo. I don't know what it is, but just like us is the same. I mean, Trent. I mean, Matt, Cal, all due respect, you know what I mean, it's all opinions, but how are you giving Trent a 6.5? What did he do to his 6.5? He was more like a 3. Again, defensively, like, you're 24 years old, you're a big man, you've played the role for 7 years. How can you do a simple thing, ball watching, letting Ramsey slid in, got the goal again? I mean, it's very frustrating with Trent, and Trent, the way he's moving and jogging at times, he just frustrates me at times. It's like this is a pre-season game, and then his offensive play was poor. I mean, yeah, he can have a poor games, but, and again, I've put it in certain videos, right? If we're going to do this Trent thing, no, he needs a proper right back, Gomez, whoever, to solidify that right back spot, yeah? Because it just wasn't on, he was trash. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. Robbo, midfield non-existent. I mean, Jones was the best out of a bad bunch, and he was trying, but even when he tried, he was losing the ball, working hard, but offensively, he tried, but he was losing the ball, but it wasn't great. Front three, you know what I mean? Salah was trying, but, in the second half, he done more. Great assist, to be fair to Bobby, but at least go get Gakpo, to be fair, he wasn't great at all. There's 2 chances in the first half. Better control, move the ball forward, shot, goal. But one thing I was impressed with Gakpo, to be fair, I'll give him credit. When he was more during the subs in the deeper role, he kind of turned and moved the ball a bit quickly. But you know what? It's funny because the 4 people that were contracted, big up, Milner and Firmino, brilliant service to the club. Who've been, and the other 2 who've been injury prone, but when they played, they were balling out, which is my brother, Naby and Ox. We could have done with them today. And it's just a shame, injuries of the real, both of them, and they had more, let me tell you something, I'll argue with any fan to the cows come home, yeah? They had more good games than bad games, you know what I mean? So this is it. I mean, we're 5th. We're not even making top 4, and it's an embarrassment. It's embarrassing. The signings we made, it's just been embarrassing on Klopp, and all this learning of changing, he learned a little too late. Now, FSG have got quite a few to blame, about Klopp and Pep. They've got a lot to blame. And next season, let me tell you something. I said it at the start. I said, conversation we had. I mean, let's be real. If FSG were to sack Klopp after finishing 5th, can you blame them? Just saying. And questions be asked. I'm going to be real, and people might think I'm harsh. If we don't win the Premier League, Champions League, Club, bye bye. Because at the end of the day, one Premier League in 7 years, 8 years is not good enough. I'm sorry. I don't care how much Man City's got. Man, we should be capitalised with the prime of the squad we've had. But Southampton, I mean, yeah, I guess I'll watch it. But it's just who goes in now, who comes into the squad to bolster the squad and get back to where we were a year ago. Boy, but anyway, Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 1. I'm out.
Yes, Kopish community. Views review, Liverpool 1, Aston Villa 1. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think we deserved any points from that game. First 5-10 minutes, Liverpool came out the blocks flying. You're thinking this is a long day for Villa. But you know what? Credit to them. They stuck to their game plan. They were really good on the ball. They played out of our press. They made it very difficult for Cody Gakpo as well. Like Konza especially. Mings not so much. We couldn't get the ball to stick to him to get the players into the final third. Konza pressed him into our half. Anytime Cody got the ball, Konza won it, and it's a lovely floating ball in behind by John McGinn to Ollie Watkins, who always turns into R9 Ronaldo, aka 09, and he wins a penalty, and it is a penalty, and thankfully he blazes the ball wide comfortably, and Liverpool don't learn, and I've said this in the Man City game. We allowed Villa to mount more and more pressure on our goal, and it's a ball behind Trent, like I said against away to Man City. Jacob Ramsey pops up, really good goal, tidy finish, and the same thing continues in the half, man. Like we just kept knocking the ball long to Salah and Diaz. If there's no time and space on the ball for the players, there's no point knocking it long because you're relying on individual brilliance. And the opposition defense did really well with both of them, to be honest with you. I don't really like talking about referees, to be honest with you. Can't stand it, but there were 3 decisions today for me. No, sorry, 2 decisions for me that are just shocking, to be honest with you. First one is the Henderson penalty. That is 100% a penalty. I don't know what VAR is doing. It is a stonewall penalty. He doesn't get the ball. He clips Hendo's legs when the ball gets released, and it's in the box. It's a penalty. There's nothing left to say. So second half come out. The offside decision for me is so strange. Like it doesn't make any sense. Why does a referee have to go over to the monitor to look at an offside decision? If Virgil is offside, when Diaz knocks the ball in, Virgil is on an offside position. But if the ball cannons off a Villa player, that's not offside. So I'm not really sure what that's about. And the angles that they showed on TV, you didn't see when the ball got played. So it looks like Diaz is offside when it's obviously not the case. Because when you look at the ball when you look at it in real time, Diaz makes a good run. But anyway, I thought we really struggled with Villa's defense, and it's only until not Gerard Moreno, whatever their left back is called, Alex Moreno, something Moreno, when he came off for a hamstring injury, we started to take back control of the game, man. But the only problem that we had was decision making. Like players were just again kicking the ball long for Emiliano Martinez to just waste time. Just decision making all over the park. Like Diogo Jota, like he's 1-on-1 with the keeper and he cuts the ball into the penalty spot. For who? There's no one there. Like it just didn't make any sense. It just looked like we were gonna go out in a whimper. And lo and behold, man, Bobby Firmino, the guy last home game of the season, he said, "No, I have to leave these fans something to remember him by." The only piece of brilliance from a Liverpool player today was from Mohamed Salah, who picks up the ball on the right wing, and he does an outside the foot cross into Roberto Firmino, who fly kicks it into the back of the net. And I just want to take this time now to just say, bye bye Bobby Firmino, man. You're not my favorite Liverpool player. I've already said that, it's Virgil van Dijk. But honestly, like if you're a Liverpool fan, everyone loves Bobby Firmino. Like genuinely, I wish you and your family all the best. I hope you join whichever club that you join. I hope you give them and that fan base the memories that Liverpool fans have of you. Like bye Bob, like genuinely, man. The love that I have for Bobby Firmino is I can't express in words, man. Like he's such a beautiful player. He will sorely be missed. He was the heartbeat of Klopp's Liverpool, and it's now kind of like telling that the fact that we're going to be playing Europa League football next season is all but confirmed. And we're looking at a massive rebuild now, and him and Milner are the ones to leave. But all the best to him and his family. As just to quickly touch on this, I'm glad that we drew the game. But one positive that I can take from this performance, this inverted fullback rubbish. Like it's not a long term solution. Like you can't have Trent playing in mid, like inverting into midfield, because the midfielders that we currently have, they are not competent or comfortable on the ball, so they have to hoof the ball long all the time. Like, we need players who are, and also they're slow. Like Fabinho, Henderson, like Fabinho's never really been quick, but like Henderson is losing more pace as the seasons go on. Like, it's really not that. Like, we need players who are robust, who are sharp, who are competent on the ball in midfield. We are Krispy Kreme. We are an original glazed Krispy Kreme ring donut. This game was telling, by every time we got the ball, we just knocked it long. Or Gakpo had to, like, or when we started wrestle control the game, Gakpo started dropping into that space in the middle of the park to pick up, turn, and then find players. But other than that, just the midfield was rubbish on the ball today. Like, it just signified everything that's wrong with our midfield. Hopefully, like, we go and get some midfielders. The season is done. I don't really care about the result next week. It is what it is. Just go and get me some players. Obviously, I'll tune in. You have to. But yeah, man, that's all for me, to be honest with you. It's wasn't the greatest game, to be honest with you. The winning run comes to an end, but we get a point. As always, people, like, comment, subscribe, send in your views of you. I'm out.
Big up, lads. So, if you want to define Liverpool this season, the game we've had against Aston Villa, this 90 minutes or 100 minutes of whatever we've played, that is how our entire season has been. We're trying to resurrect, and trying to come back, but it's a bit too late. And we haven't been able to finish or get over the cross line, the finishing point. It is what it is. It looks like it's Europa next season. Well, for our standards, that's very bad. But yeah, we just have to keep at it. We just have to get better and see what happens. Now, on to our legends who are leaving our club. Bobby, Firmino, Milner. They have been real. They've given their all for our team, for our club, for us as fans, for us as supporters. We can only give our best wishes to these guys, and hopefully, we get to see them maybe one last game against Southampton. Also to the guys like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita. They've been decent servants as well. They've been ruined by injuries, but they did have a lot of caliber and potential. It is sad to see this entire batch of players leave, but all good things come to an end. Hopefully we get replenished with more talent, similar talent, but hopefully less injury prone. On to Southampton, guys. Let's see. Let's try and end the season with a win.